evening. As always, live long and prosper. I'm trying to find this niche of hypnosis that I can feel in. Remember, I've been told by people that I hypnotized before that I'm quite good at hypnosis. So I don't know whether that's wrong or right, but right now I want to tell you a Lynchean dream that I had. Maybe it will lead you somewhere. So let's look at this scheme here. Oops. Um, Areas 8, 9, and 10 of your frontal lobe are responsible for logic. Okay. And what I did 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago, when I was fully asleep, I ignored this areas 9, 10, and 8 of my prefrontal cortex. And you don't even need to understand what these areas are. All you need to understand is just from your consciousness, go into your subconsciousness. You understand me? Go into your subconsciousness. From your frontal lobes, 8, 9, 10, go into your subconsciousness without even realizing what they are. It works still. Just go into your subconsciousness and you will feel that these frontal areas feel much weaker, with no logic, no processing every bit of information every second. They will feel weak and you will go into your subconsciousness. And our subconsciousness is much older and much more developed than our consciousness. That's what Sigmund Freud's works are based on, ego consciousness versus subconsciousness. And again, let me tell you the story. I told you how you do that. You switch it off and you will see some pictures or maybe sounds or anything else. If you're a visual person, you will see pictures. If you're an audio person, you will hear sounds. If you're kinesthetic, you will feel the sensations. So do that and you will see some important pictures that are very important to you in this exact moment in your life. So let me tell you what I saw. Again, I relaxed this areas 8, 9, 10 of my brain. I relaxed them all. I was fully asleep. No, maybe not fully, but asleep to a certain state. I was very relaxed. And the first image that came to me, I tell you once again, this is some Lynchean stuff that you will see now. Some David Lynchean stuff. So what I saw, you ready, was a baby crocodile. A baby crocodile with a broken snout. He had this beak or snout that was broken and healed by some doctor with a band-aid. And actually, you know what? It happens in a fraction of a second. You see this image in a fraction of a second, really. That's all it takes. You don't watch it for 20 minutes. No, it happens in a fraction of a second. And what I understood in the next second, this baby crocodile that had clear symptoms of a Down syndrome. It had bulgy eyes, you know, tiny snout, but full of sharp teeth to bite anyone. And it had a broken snout with a band-aid, put some clever doctor onto his snout. I realized that was me. That was really me. A tiny crocodile with who can beat anyone, you know, bite anyone, who can bite anyone around them. With a syndrome of a Down, as the band called, with Down syndrome, and with a short, tiny snout and big eyes. And he beat everything and everyone to so much extent, left to the right and right to the left, that someone broke his snout or beak. And a clever doctor put a band-aid over his beak or snout to both keep him from being broken, and second, from keeping him to bite others. And basically, I told you my story. I realized a lot. In this fraction of a second, I realized a lot about myself. And that's basically it. But once again, if you want to go into this prosthetic images into your mind, you know, all you need to do is just tell yourself, I'm going from the consciousness to the subconsciousness. You know all of the works of Sigmund Freud and everyone else. Just tell yourself, I'm going from consciousness to subconsciousness. It switches off your areas 8, 9, 10. It switches this logic area off. You go into this sleep-like state where you're able to imagine everything, or may I say even hallucinate in this state. And you will see some stuff that will answer many of our people's questions, because you're a person, I'm a person, everyone else around is a person. So we have a lot of these questions that we never answer. Once you go into the subconsciousness, you will get answers to these questions that you searched for a long time. Thank you. That was my interpretation of my Lynchean dream. Sleep well and be relaxed after that, and be full of energy. Goodbye.